Hello and welcome to another Destiny 2 video. This time we're doing our free-to-play accounts, and let's go ahead and get started. We got a new invite, so this is actually a pretty good entryway. So if you're playing free-to-play and you got an invite to either a fire team or friends, what do you do? So you can click on the new invite there, or you could press tab or go to your directory here. So where your destinations is, and then you see the little two people icon right there. And then you just drop down to manage invites. And then this person right here will accept the friend request. And now they should be able to be listed, as you can see right there. Now, if you need to find someone, you can do a little search in Bungie name. Now you have to have the name and then the hashtag as it says right here. So it's Bungie name plus the hashtag and then the 4-digit number. And the way you find that is if you just highlight over your name. Here I went to all players. And then I'm free in 7_specters, hashtag 0291. So if you want to add me, feel free. I don't play on this account often, but more than welcome to send a friend request. All right. The next part is we're going to be going over to the tower, because if you haven't checked my video out, check in my shorts tab. Every Friday there's a Zer video that I upload, and there is a great armor piece for our hunter, specifically for the arc version, and it's really good stats, and I'll explain why once we get into that. But yeah, as we load in, I just want to say thank you for watching this series and giving the thumbs up. Also, if you want to subscribe and to help the channel out, that'll be great, but it's not required. So over here, Zur has 3 locations. He goes to the tower, he goes to the EDZ, and he goes to Nessus. But if you keep an eye on my channel, I always do a Friday upload unless something happens where I'm either sick or I'm traveling, which is very rare / often, not often. I should have a weekly Zer video out. So definitely go over here. I went over to the hangar and he's right here.
These are from the 9.
Oh, and we got an achievement. Woo! So what's fun about Zer is that he can give you some exotics for fairly cheap. As you can see here, he has 23 legendary shards to buy these. And this one right here, we need Forsaken. Oh man, those are really good. Liar's Handshake is a really good arc weapon because it can pretty much give you a one tap to minor bosses and good deal amount damage to big bosses because it's a punch build. And those are really good stats because right now resilience is sort of king for stats, because you want to get that up because you can get more damage taken at you before your health goes down. And discipline is always good just to throw your grenades out, and then good stats into mobility for hunters since that's their primary stat. But there you go. Unfortunately, since we're on our free-to-play account, we cannot have this, which is a little bit sad because that's a really good roll. But all these here we could grab, but if you know, and also for the style. So stat wise, these are not the best, but if you wanted to add them to your collection because you like the helmet look right here, you can definitely add that in Transpocket. And this is not the best rolled one, but Callus Mini Tool is always a good solid SMG because of solar, good explosion damage, and the rest are just average rolls.
There are rules that even hunters must follow.
And he leaves on Monday. So if you are watching this video today or tomorrow, which is Sunday, or before Monday reset, you should be able to see him right there. It'll be fun. All right, since we're here, actually, let's head over to Ikora and see if we can buy some things from her. And those things are aspects for, no, I think we already did that. And I don't think we have enough glimmer to be able to buy the healing grenade. So, all right, we'll go ahead and grab that. Getting that. Get some bounties.
Beautiful. I do enjoy
Let's see
your
what's in
visits.
our
Yes.
thing here. Oh,
Sign, please.
we got a rocket launcher.
Bye. Please, Guardian. It's busy.
Let's see here. Ooh, clown cartridge with explosive. Alright, this is good. Impact casing, increased stability, which is increases a little bit passive damage. Clown cartridge has a chance of overfilling, so that means you get 2 shots instead of 1. And then explosive light is that when you pick up orbs of power, just anything like if someone pops a super before damage phase, you pick up those orbs and then you increase your projectile blast radius and damage.
Guardian.
So explosive light is also a good one. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight over this and hold press down and shift and see how it says unlock. We're going to lock it in place. So if we try to dismantle it, see how it's flashing red at us versus this one where we can have that red. It just makes it so if we're trying to fast dismantle, we don't by mistake destroy this one because we want to keep it and all that. Alright, let's see here. What can we do? There was a suggestion to do some of the exotic quests because that will give us some good gear. So let's see this one, the Young Hakara Spine, which is a very solid arm piece for solar. Graviton forfeit just extends our invisibility, and then they give us 6 coyote for arc. Interesting. But let's go ahead and do this. With solar subclass equipped, defeat targets affected by Scorch, defeat targets with abilities, and cast your super.
Wait.
Alright.
What was it?
So let's see if there's a spot. I usually like to go to, if you have all the DLC or the Bungie 30th anniversary, I like to go to Grasp of Avarice because at the beginning of the encounter, there's basically a infinite wave of enemies that spawn over and over again. While the other times in here, you have to just wait for a new wave coming. But I think if we go to Sorrow's Harbor, this will be our next best thing for just add grinding. So we'll just go and load in. Alright, so over here, we're just going to hopefully we don't stay here too long, but we need to pop 3 supers. Scorch, abilities, yeah, so it's going to be a little bit of us shooting things, killing things. Okay, we got Hive Slayer, that's good. Risk Runner is always a good solid choice because of its arc damage here. It just zips to enemies. And it gives you also resilience as well to arc damage. So if that guy tries to explode on us, it doesn't hurt us as bad. Let's go ahead and make the snow. Oh, didn't make the snowball. Good. We have our super now. Let me see. Okay, 1, 2. There we go. I missed most of my shots, but we should have our super. Oh, Okay. There we go. We got our arc blocked again because of that hive exploded on us. Yeah, so those exploding hive deal arc damage. So this is just a wave-based encounter. Again, it's free, as you can see from. Just go to the moon and just head up to the Sorrow's Harbor, and you just pretty much spawn camp enemies that come out of portals. The event pretty much spawns on a regular basis. It doesn't take too long. You have to wait a lot of time for the next event to start once you get to wave 7. Doing some snowballs for the event. We got a seasonal challenge done. Good. Okay, we got our super now. Let's see here. Are we on our progress? Solar scorches. Okay. So that means we can just need to have that fire on there. Let's get that out of our way so we can actually see. We're at 44% fortune. Alright. Do we have a solar weapon? We do. Okay. But I don't think this one gives us scorch though. That's the only problem. We're at 50, good. We're just getting so many materials right now. Have to keep track. 54. Okay, cool. We're making progress. Just slow. for season 5. Okay. Yeah, so the wizard is here. There we go. Now that should continue progression. There we go. There, 56. Okay. Right, there's the next area. So you're looking for the dome. There's like a green pillar, but also a dome that happens. But I think we did not complete this in time. So it's just going to restart. Let's see. Where? Oh, green dome. Here we go. Oh, we got some enemies. Uh, 64%. Alright. Okay, next spot is over here. Just getting there, just a slow progression. Nope. Wow, we got 2 levels of our season pass done. Nice. Getting triumphs done as well. Good. 85. We might fail this one. But we are very close to getting this done. And then we'll have to go to the next step. Curious, do we have access to mods in our... Oh, we do. Perfect. Not enough energy. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Cool. So what this is, I'm not sure if I covered this in another video. But basically what this does, it gives us the ability to sort of tell Bungie in the game, hey, I want this particular stat roll on my weapon or armor, more like it. So if we go to our ghost shell, we just made it masterworked, which is great. So I chose discipline because the way it works is mobility, resilience, and recovery are in a set together, and then discipline, intellect, and strength are together. And so what the game does is sort of splits these two in half. And so what I told it to do is put priority in giving me discipline, which is grenade regeneration, but then make that as a high stat. But then everything else will be distributed between recovery, resilience, and mobility, because we want mobility and resilience as our main stats for hunters, and then discipline is our third. So we're sort of forcing the game to give us what we want. See, this armor piece has random stat. We will guarantee a minimum of 10 discipline, most likely dropped with higher discipline, and then everything else will be distributed to everything else. So, in case you're wondering why I've been doing that, because of that. We'll go ahead and get that, and we'll go ahead and do that. So yeah, take a look at these and see what ones would work for you for your builds. And let's go ahead and casting your super solar weapon precision hits gives us radiant. Radiant is just a buff for us to be able to deal more damage. So if we get more precision hits with our solar weapons, we'll be able to get radiant, which gives increased damage. So it's sort of like a fun little cycle to be able to do things. Now, here's the enemy. Wow, I missed all those shots. Embarrassing. So if we look on our left side of our screen, we're getting radiance, and that is the buff that we get. And the way I'm getting it is through getting precision kills, but also when I use my melee, that's why I'm throwing my knives around and hitting things, so I can get radiant, which buffs my damage output. It's very nice. We'll go ahead and finish that off. And we finished our objective. So now we need to go to ADZ. Which one does it want us to do? Okay, so Complete the lost sector, Skydock 4 in the ADZ. So we need to go to our destination, ADZ, Skydock 4. And we can just highlight over these and you can see. I think Skydock 4 is one of these on the left. Oh, it even tells you. Okay, there you go. You don't have to find it yourself. That is very handy. Yeah, so this one will give us an exotic weapon, or armor piece, not weapon. And it's really, really nice, because then you can start throwing trip mines and getting a lot of explosions. It's quite a fun build that we can do. Let's go ahead and follow this diamond to where we're supposed to be going. Let's go drop down. This lost sector is not too bad. If we need to. And I think this is in a, yeah, this is in a rotation for this season. So legend lost sectors give you a chance at exotic weapon armor you don't have. But this is a normal run, so it shouldn't be too challenging for us. There are no champions that we have to deal with. But eventually I want to be able to do raids and then show off that free-to-play account can actually be decent. It's not 100% because there's some armor and like the Flyer's Handshake you won't be able to have access to. But free-to-play still can do things. I want to prove that. Because there's some people who can afford all the DLC, because that DLC is pretty expensive. Okay, let's go ahead and just melt this dude with our LMG. Perfect. Hey, could you not do that to me? Thank you. I'm gonna stick that to you. There we go. Yeah, knife trick is very fun to use. Especially if you can get kills with it, because then you can get your knife again, you can just keep throwing and throwing and throwing. Left and right. Ooh, we got a holosphere emitter. Trip mine purchased. Okay, so we have to go back to the tower so we can talk to Ikora. So let's do that. So this is max. We can destroy this one. We don't really need blue items anymore. We have purples, which is great. Just getting progress on their stuff here. Now we should get our exotic from back into Ikora.
Quickly, friend.
Alright, we need to do grenades here. Then we need the trip mine right there.
May it
Also,
serve
I'm
you
going to
well,
grab the
Guardian.
healing grenade too. That's also helpful. Okay. Meditate to learn the new subclass ability. Yep.
Excuse me.
Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I had to meditate.
What can you teach me?
And there we go. Let's see. Good roll. Okay, that's... see how it has a high in discipline, which is good. It's not amazing roll, but... It's...
Good luck. Eris can be difficult to
uh,
work with,
Okay.
but she would do anything for the
There
Vanguard,
you go.
and we support her unconditionally.
Let's go ahead and the arms dealer complete. So we need to complete the strike. We can also delete all these armor pieces. I guess even though that's that's a high stat roll though. Let's keep that for right now. Ooh. That's a good one. Again,
Good to see
mobility is really nice to have. Let's see if we can upgrade as much as possible. Because upgrading is just helpful. So these are locked behind Guardian ranks, but that is fine. Go ahead and get this one, which is Ashes to Assets, was the grenade kills. It gets our super back faster. I will definitely take that.
Huh.
Beautiful,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Ooh, that's a good roll right there too.
The darkness is once again on our doorstep.
Yeah, right there. Just gonna upgrade our gear for what we have. Okay, that's a good one. Resilience is low though. 19 base. 51. Yeah, let's go with that one. Again, dismantle all these.
Loyalty to the Vanguard does not go
So I'm looking at the
unrewarded,
stats.
Guardian.
This one has mobility with
Be our
resilience of 6. The
eyes.
other ones only had resilience of 2. And that is like low. Don't want to have that. So that's why I was swapping over. We're just gonna go full purple with this one.
Chance there are any bears up here is
Our looks are gonna be a little bit janky right now. But I mean, it's not that bad. Let's see here.
I know you are capable.
Go and do that. Warden of nothing. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep on going. Vendor challenges. Arsenal. Okay, so we're almost getting to Guardian range 6, which is great. We'll go ahead and extend the video just a little bit. I want to complete this exotic mission. Just so people can have a feel of accomplishment. We should have some higher level people come join us, or it could be a separate instance where we're just all hunters and we're trying to survive. We'll see. Okay, so let's go over what this exotic armor does. So increases trip mine grenade duration and blast radius. Gain trip mine grenade energy after for each from ability funnel blows. So we're going to be getting our grenades back fairly quickly because we're going to be using, because abilities in general, it means our empowered melee, which is our knife trick right here. So when we dodge, we can get that back, and then when we get a kill, that increases the regeneration of our grenades. So yeah, this Again, not the best rolled one. We're almost at the 100 though in mobility. That is good. Let's go ahead and bump that up. We're at 99. Let's see here. Can we bump this up again? There we go. We're at 100 mobility. So that means we're at the maximum amount that we can dodge. So we have 40% charge rate on our mobility and all that. Next, we're going to be focusing on resilience. These are on mobility. We can put this one in resilience. There we go. So we have a little bit into resilience, so we don't get hit hard. Okay.
Guardian, we've received intel that Brachus Zahn is supplying weapons to the Shadow Legion.
So Foop. Throw a grenade. Bap. Boom. So we got half our grenade energy back just with that little combo there. So we don't have high discipline, which is our grenade regeneration, but we have our mobility back to max so we can do a little more dodges faster.
But I miscalculated the strength of this operation.
You miscalculated?
Yes. Do you have further questions?
Right. Let's get them free.
There we go. Just jump in a little bit, making sure we don't go. Now, we should get some grenade. There we go. Here we go. Let's see if we can dodge. Get our grenade energy a little bit. There we go. Stand behind our friends. And our grenade is almost back. Our trip mine. Getting a little bit low on health. We can just right down here. Throw that out there. Cool. We can then pause this. Pause destruction. Oh, we got our grenade back. Oop.
It seems this new Zahn has done some redecorating. Although I don't think I can call this an upgrade in terms of taste, but perhaps the cannons could be of use?
There we go. So you can see that we get our grenades fairly quickly. It's not the fastest, but we are definitely getting stuff back now. Definitely getting into a good, decent build. Oh, we got some friends with us now. Perfect. Go ahead, do that. Get them exploded. Dodge. Nice. We'll kill that out of the way.
Earlier, I informed the Empress we had already dealt with Zahn.
Once you get
Or at
high
least I thought we
discipline,
had.
resilience, and mobility, you
But
can sort of
he's
see how
returned somehow.
this rotation you can
Names
be
hold
sort of
power. It is not
spamming
unlikely
abilities.
this
You sort
new
of
Zahn is a
play the
successor
keyboard,
who
as
has
some people
taken up
call
the
it,
mantle.
where
Regardless, he
all the
must be
cooldowns
stopped.
just go off and you're just constantly pressing buttons and you don't really get to use your weapons often. Yeah, so objective over here, we might be risking it a little bit. Yeah, we should be fine. There we go. Cool. We did the objective, now we can move on. Cool. Let me do that. There we go. Is there any more? I don't think they have. Okay. Oop. Gotta watch out for those snipers. They can definitely mess you up if you're not careful. Oh, no guy jumping. Nice.
Thank you, Guardian. I've instructed the Scions to aid you. Free the others, and you will have a formidable team to face Brachus Zahn.
We'll take all the help we can get.
So now this part here can be a little bit of a challenge because it's open area, a lot of blasts coming at you. There we go. Let's get our friend up here. So as you can see, we got our trip mine back. There we go. Oh, cool. Usually you can shoot this turret here, so it doesn't shoot you. There we go. Here. And we should dunk, yeah. You can do a little jump melee thing to get a little bit of movement. It's not fast movement, but if you see people hopping and wondering how they do it, that's how they do. There we go. Let's go ahead and blast that on the tank. Ooh, okay. Legs are the crit spots. Yellow means crits. There we go. And dodge. Behind us. There come some dogs. be fine there. But as you can see, this build, even though we're just slowly getting it done, you start throwing things and you barely use your weapon. There we go. Get some more hit. Watch out for the turrets here. Make sure you get those out of the way. They will shred you if you're not careful. I'm gonna stick it onto him. Oh no. I missed that one. There we go. Cool. Now there's a switch here that we'll need to interact with. Now there should be a drop pod. No, okay. They don't do drop pods anymore. Okay. Good to know. Used to be a drop pod that would slam right there, and if someone was standing in that, they would die. It was very entertaining, especially trying to show people Destiny and they were standing in the wrong spot and you're just like, hee hee. Boss is right there. He's going to come up. Now, you have to be careful too. There are turrets, as you see right there. So try to get those out of the way. Hopefully we don't die. We got 15 seconds. Okay, cool. I'll try to get this other turrets so they don't shred us. Alright, good. We missed our knives. That's okay. We can dodge back. Get it again. Now we're radiant. So we have a buff to our damage. Now, he's going to jump over to that pillar there. He's going to have a shield. There's going to be ads that will spawn. We need to be able to take an orb and slam it on the other side of the room. Who's shooting me? I'm not sure if you're shooting me, but it's very not nice.
Where's an overcharged solar cell when you need one?
Okay. Buddy. Oh, okay. Those turrets. Okay. Right there. As you saw, we almost have like half of our grenade back from that. Okay, so where's Boss Man? So they dunked the orb because I died. Oh, he's over there. Okay. Let's get that turret out of the way so he doesn't shred our friends. Get the back, and those vents are his crit spots. There should be some dogs that should spawn. Yeah, there are the dogs. He's going to jump to the other side. He's going to start sniping. Just have to be careful. Wow, okay. Bungie really didn't want you to die in this thing, which is nice, you know. It's you're supposed to be getting exotics, you're trying to get help, and then you're like, no, I can't do it, I can't complete it. So it's really nice that they do this for you. It's very nice, very nice indeed. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to grab this orb. We're gonna run across to where that diamond is, and we're gonna dunk it, because that explosion will break that shield that he has around him. So let's go ahead and do that. So now he's gonna jump down, and we're in the final phase of this fight here. So now it's just a matter of trying to survive, making sure we don't kill ourselves, and just be aware of where enemies are and all that fun stuff. So where is bad boy? Here he is. Okay, so if you hear that ding-a-ding-ding, that means there are turrets that get spawned in. Just keep an eye on that. And there we go. Let's see if we can... Oh, our friend
Well fought, Guardian.
spawned in.
We've cut another head off the proverbial Hydra.
Hydra have but one head, Devrim.
Yes. Vex Hydra do. There's an old Earth mythological creature that... never mind.
Gotta
You would
accommodate
do well to
people.
leave your hide site to better understand our enemies.
I'll do that.
And this should be the final stage where we talk to Banshee to finish this quest, and that should be our episode. And we completed a Dawning challenge. Sweet. Oh, cool. We got another shard. Oh, we got a Ingram. Hopefully this is going to be good. We got a exotic. We got an exotic emote. Let's go. What is this one? Wait, no. Okay. I wanted to see it. So now if we press up. Okay. Now flip out emote.
Do you have something for me, Guardian?
Guardian.
And that should... Ooh! We get the Crime Mutiny. Another good weapon. Nice! So that this one is really nice because it has this grenade launcher. Also has incandescence, which just pretty much adds to our solar damage output. Really good. So, there we go. So we had a bit of an extended episode, almost 1 hour episode, but yeah, there was a lot to do, and I wanted to show you. If you had any questions, definitely feel free to comment down below if you've kept on watching this far, and make sure to subscribe and like the video, and have a good rest of your day.